Hello everyone. Now let's see this question. The question is 6 minus x raised to x square plus 7x plus 12 equals to 1. So this part is given to us and we need to find out the value of x equal to question mark. Now this is very unique and interesting question. Okay, so this question, it is very interesting and we will see the solution part of this. The options which are given to us are minus 2, 1, 0 and 2. Minus 1, 0, 4 and 5. 3, minus 6, 5 and minus 5. Minus 4, minus 3, 5 and 7. So these are the four options which are given to us. Now let's move ahead with the solution part. Now first of all, if you see this question carefully, 6 minus x raised to x square plus 7x plus 12 equals to 1. So for this question, there are three different cases, three different situations. Now here, 6 minus x. Suppose if 6 minus x, if this part, if you take 0, okay, suppose if this part is 0, then 0 raised to anything is 0. So this part, first of all, it cannot be equal to 0 because our RHS is 1 and we are not getting 1 if we take this equal to 0. So our first case, our first situation is 6 minus x is not equal to 0. Why? Because if this is 0, then we will not get 1 in the RHS part, this right hand side part, and the equation will not be satisfied. So as I told you, here there are three situations. Let us see that situation one by one. So first situation is, let us assume that this part is our A. 6 minus x A and this part is our B. So A raised to B equal to 1. So this is given to us. A raised to B equal to 1. Now here in this part, if you take A not equal to 0, then what will happen? Then you will get A raised to B equal to 1 only for B equals to 0. So this is our first situation. If A is not equal to 0, it means that if this part, if 6 minus x is not equal to 0, agar ye 0 nahi hai, suppose if this is not 0, then in that case, we get A raised to B equal to 1 only if B is equal to 0. B means this part. So according to our first situation, this first case, as I told you, if A is not equal to 0 means 6 minus x is not equal to 0, then it means that this part x square plus 7x plus 12, this part is equal to 0. Okay, if this part is equal to 0, then what will happen? Okay, this is not 0, so any number raised to 0, any number raised to 0, according to the rule of power and exponent, anything raised to 0 is equal to 1. So we are getting 1, the condition is satisfied. Okay, if we are taking this part 0, what happens? As I told you, 6 minus x is not 0, but this part is 0. So anything raised to 0 is equal to 1. So we are getting this 1, so condition is satisfied. So this part is 0. It means x square plus 7x plus 12. This whole part is equal to 0. So now we will solve this and we will get the value of x. So splitting the middle term. So if you see, middle term is 7x. So let us solve it. Factorization we will do. So 7x can be written as 4x plus 3x plus 12 equal to 0. Now taking out common from this both. So if you take out common x, here we will get x plus 4 plus 3. So we will get here also x plus 4 equals to 0. So you are getting two brackets. You are getting two factors. X plus 4 into x plus 3 equals to 0. Now if you solve this, you get x plus 4 equal to 0 and x plus 3 equals to 0. So you are getting x equal to minus 4 and here you are getting x equal to minus 3. So these are the two values for x, minus 4 and minus 3 according to the first situation. If you take this situation, we are getting these two value of x. Now let us move ahead with the second situation. I told you there are three situations. So second situation is, in first case we have taken A not equal to 0. Now Now if it is not equal to 0, then it can be 1 or minus 1. Okay. If a is not equal to 0, then it can be 1 or minus 1. So if a is equal to 1, then a raised to b equals to 1 for every or for any value of b. For any value of b. Now in this case, what happens? As I have written, if a is equal to 1, a means this part. If this part is 1, okay, then 1 raised to anything, 1 raised to anything is equal to 1, right? Suppose if this part is 1, according to this situation, a is equal to 1, then a raised to b is equal to 1. Okay. So if we take a equal to 1, then what happens? We are getting this situation satisfied, because 1 raised to anything, 1 raised to anything, okay, the answer is equal to 1 only. Okay. So the situation is satisfied if a is equal to 1. So this is our second situation. So according to our second situation, this we have solved for first situation. Now I am solving for second situation. A equal to 1. A means 6 minus x. So 6 minus x is equal to 1. Okay, so let's solve this. So 6 minus x is equal to 1. This implies that x is equal to 5. You will bring this term here, okay, or you bring this term here. So you will get 6 minus 1 equal to x, and that is 5. So we are getting x equal to 5 according to second situation. So with the help of this situation, we are getting the value of x equal to 5. Now moving ahead with the third situation. Third situation is if a is equal to minus 1. Third situation is if a is equal to minus 1, then what happens? A raised to b equals to 1 only if the value of b is even. The value of b should be even. Now if we are taking a is a equal to minus 1, suppose if this is equal to negative 1, if negative 1, if suppose here negative 1 is given, right? So we want 1 in the RHS part. So what will happen here? The power should be what? It should be even, okay, because negative 1, if you multiply even times, you get 1. If you multiply odd times, you get minus 1. So if you get minus 1, then condition is not satisfied. So compulsorily the value of b should be even. This is the condition here, that if a is equal to minus 1, then b should be even. B should be even. So now we need to put minus 1, and we need to also check b is even or odd. That also we need to check. So third condition. According to third condition, if a is equal to minus 1. If a is equal to minus 1, what is a? 6 minus x. So let's see what we are getting. 6 minus x equals to minus 1. Now we are taking negative 1. Negative 1 raised to even power. Then only we are getting 1. If it is odd power, then you will not get 1. You will get minus 1. So here we need to check. So 6 minus x equals to minus 1. If you solve this equation, this negative x I'll shift there, and negative 1 I will shift here. So I'll get x equal to 7. Now I am getting x equal to 7. But here there is condition that b should be even. B should be even. Okay, this part should be even. So this answer I should get even. Now let us check that we are getting even or not. The value of this should be even. So this is our b, right? So x square plus 7x plus 12. So this is our b, plus 12, sorry. Okay, plus 12. X square plus 7x plus 12. This is our b. Now this should be even. Then only we get 1, and this third condition satisfies. Okay, so let's see. So x is 7. So here we will put 7, and we will check b is even or odd. So x 7. So 7 square plus 7 into 7 plus 12. So 7 square is 7 sevens will give you 49. Again here 7 sevens will give you 49 plus 12. Now if you add all this, you are getting 110. And 110 is even number. So this is our even number. So 110. So as I told you, if a is minus 1. Okay, so minus 1. Then what is our B? This part is 110. So minus 1 raised to 110, if you do, then you get answer 1. So our condition is satisfied. So we are getting 1. So uh, this value satisfies this equation. So here we have 4 answer for x, and that 4 answer, our final solution set for x will be, I'm writing here, final solution set for x. So let us see what values we have got. Minus 4 and minus 3. So this and this, okay. Minus 4, minus 3. Then here we have got 5, okay. So 5, and here we have got 7. 7. So we have got 4 values for x, okay. So if you check out the options carefully, minus 4, minus 3, 5 and 7, this 4, it is given in D option, this one, last one. So D option, this one will be the solution for this type of question. So I hope you understood this type of question. This was unique and interesting question. There were 3 situations for this question, and then we got this answer. So this way we will do this type of question. This was a logical question. So I hope you understood this question. So see you in the next video. Thank you.